Okay, so after 3, we're going to point to which one we think is UK Cadbury's, okay? 1, 2, 3. Hello and welcome back to our channel, where today we are going to be taste testing 2 different chocolate bars blind. We have got Dairy Milk from the UK and Dairy Milk from the USA.
So, question is Cadbury a British or an American company?
Cadbury chocolate was founded in 1842 by John Cadbury in Birmingham, England, as a drinking chocolate. In 1897, the brand manufactured their first milk chocolate bar to compete with the popular Swiss chocolate.
Cadbury is a British multinational confectionery company, fully owned by Mondelez International, originally Kraft Foods, since 2010. It operates in more than 50 countries worldwide. There's even a fun theme park visitor attraction in Bourneville, Birmingham, called Cadbury World.
The Hershey Company acquired the United States Cadbury license in 1988. Not to be outdone, the first Hershey's Chocolate World opened in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
So, is the chocolate made with the same ingredients?
Well, no, not exactly.
In the United States, cocoa butter has to be used to follow FDA standards to be considered milk chocolate.
Not only is there a difference in the type of fats, but also there is more fat in the UK version. So I would say visually these are very similar. Both of them are the signature purple colour, which I believe came from Queen Victoria. It was her favourite colour. And both of them also have the classic glass and a half image.
If you'd like to know more about the history of Cadbury, why not check out one of our previous videos? There's a link in the description below. So the British one says the classic creamy taste.
And the US one says classic dairy milk chocolate.
Both very classic.
Yes.
One more creamy than the other.
Indeed, we shall see. This is 100% sustainably sourced cocoa.
I think most British chocolate has that logo on now.
It does seem to, yes indeed. The calorie count is similar. This is 534 for 100 grams.
And this would be 500 for 100 grams.
The reason there are different sizes, Lucy wasn't able to find the smaller size in her local grocery store. But there's no problem with that.
No,
We're
not complaining.
Okay, let's open them up.
Okay. Oops, this one's
This
falling
is
apart a little bit.
Crumbling.
Oh my God, this too. I would just say that it's well over 100 degrees here in Arizona, and we had to turn the air conditioning off because of the noise. So we've got some rather melty chocolate.
We took too long doing our intro, clearly.
Yes.
Well, we're going to kind of be able to tell by the shapes.
We'll have to put it in our mouth quickly.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Maybe
not
we could melt it down.
Yeah.
Eat it with a spoon.
Oh God.
Wonderful presentation.
Once Julie gets involved.
Looks like it's been attacked by wild animals. I always like how the British Cadbury's has those big poofy, pillowy shapes.
Indeed.
You really get a good bite.
Yes. Oh yeah, got them.
Oh yeah, close the eyes. Because it is a blind taste testing.
Okay.
And I'm a little bit nervous because we have been slightly mean about US Cadbury's on this channel historically. There is like certain chocolates out here which do have a kind of, I'm not just being rude, it's well known for having a certain like vomity taste.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely sweeter.
Got lots of added stuff that shouldn't be there, I think.
The actual ingredients, if you compare, say for example, a Cadbury's chocolate bar in the UK to a Cadbury's chocolate bar in the US, the ingredients are different and worse. Let's adapt this and put more stuff in to make it terrible. Let's hope we can tell the difference. I'm feeling a little bit nervous.
Okay, mixed up.
All right, so let's start with this one.
Okay, I'll close my eyes. I'll find my way in.
Oh my gosh, I'm so anxious.
Oh, this is good. Whichever one it is.
I gotta say, I just love Cadbury's.
It's so creamy this is, isn't it?
Very creamy. Melts in the mouth. Blind taste. Look. I'm sure I know, but I'm so scared.
I'm sure I've known, but in previous videos I thought the same and I got it completely wrong.
I know, we've been so confident before. Okay, so after 3 we're going to point to which one we think is UK Cadbury's, okay? 1, 2, 3. We're unanimous. Okay, so after 3, which one is our favourite? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Well, we were very definite
So
on
we're
that.
all right or we're all wrong?
What is it, Raj?
UK.
Woo! You!
You know what it is? I think on first bite they're quite similar, but there's like a different aftertaste with the US brand. As you continue to chew it changes.
It does.
No, agree.
It's almost a bitter aftertaste with the American one.
I guess my thoughts are that when I tried the first one, which ended up being the UK one, it was very, very smooth. And I just didn't get that same feeling with the second one, which ended up being the US one.
The US one has a nice texture, but it doesn't quite melt in your mouth in quite the same way.
Agreed.
I would say it was crumblier rather than smoother.
Yeah.
It was just obvious to me which one was the British one.
So one more thing I thought we could do that would be really fun would be to compare Cadbury's from the UK to American Hershey's. Because I would say in the UK, Cadbury's is probably our most popular chocolate bar. And Rog, let me know what you think, but out here it seems like Hershey's is probably the most popular chocolate.
It would be the most popular in the US, yes.
So let's just compare the two and see what we think. Well, so we don't have any fun facts for you about Hershey's, but this is purely just to see how it stacks up against the UK and the US Cadbury's. So this is just a plain milk chocolate Hershey's bar. You can of course get them with other things in as well, like you can Cadbury's, but we're just comparing the basics.
Now, one way to do the Hershey's bar in the US that is fantastic is with almonds.
Oh!
Where do you think we should start?
Well, let's start with the Hershey's because we tried the Cadbury's and then finish off with the Cadbury's. Ooh! Oh my God!
You were right over there.
Oh, it was all right at first, and then it had this horrible, oh God, that horrible sort of bitter, horrible taste.
I would say like the...
Sorry, I didn't expect it.
No, it comes in suddenly. Like the USA Dairy Milk bar, it kind of starts off similarly, and then it changes as you continue to...
Well, this one changed much more than the American Cadbury. I could sort of taste a change right at the end, but this one, oh, it just tasted horrible.
Well, let's hear from an American, because obviously we're very biased. So let's hear from an American. What did you think of the Hershey's bar, Rod?
So I thought it was fine. I certainly didn't have that reaction. The Cadbury's is still much smoother, the British Cadbury's, so I would prefer that, but I didn't quite have the reaction to the Hershey's that those to my left did. So Cadbury's is definitely the winner. It's definitely better chocolate.
We obviously agree.
So can we taste the British Cadbury's again, please?
Sorry, I already snuck that in.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Well,
I wasn't going to wait, yes. British overreactions for 100, Alex.
But I will say, I thought that the Dairy Milk Cadbury's from America was closer to the UK Cadbury's than it was to Hershey's.
Oh,
I agree.
yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even though out here both of them are made by Hershey.
I thought it was really quite pleasant, the American Cadbury's.
Yeah, I wouldn't have any qualms eating that.
I mean, it was obvious which one was the American, which was the British in my mind, but it really wasn't unpleasant at all. But I did find that Hershey's, to my palate, very unpleasant. Sorry.
Well, why not let us know what you think? Have you tried Cadbury's from the UK and the US? What do you prefer? Also, if you've tried Hershey's, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Please let us know in the comment section below.
A finger of fudge is just enough to give your kids a treat. A finger of fudge is just enough until it's time to eat. It's full of Cadbury goodness, but very small and neat. A finger of fudge is just enough to give your kids a treat.